is a Zerbinator Land production. Enjoy.
Hi, this is Zerb, 50% owner. Please stand by. I wanted to take this time to talk to you a little bit about the Patreon page that I have. I know you've been hearing me put bumpers in the beginning of all my episodes, but this episode is special. Let me start by telling you what Patreon is. Patreon is a chance for you and me to get even closer. For $1 a month, or for $5 a month, or for $10 a month, you can join up and get different bonus materials. For just $1 a month, you get to have Zerb's Blurbs, a monthly podcast variety show performed just by me. You also get behind-the-scenes videos and some behind-the-scenes footage of things that I do. And it is the simplest way to show support for Zerbinator Land music and podcasting. There is a $5 tier and a $10 tier for those people who are interested in really supporting Zerbinator Land, which I would love for you to do. Hence tonight's episode of Please Stand By. Tonight we are going to have 3 hosts for Please Stand By. Thank you to Timmy Mac for his kind donation to Patreon. He got the chance to be on a podcast of his choice, and the podcast of his choice was Please Stand By. So thank you guys for listening. Please take some time to visit the Patreon page. It's patreon.com/Zerbinator. And I hope you enjoy the music, and I hope you enjoy the shows. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Please Stand By. My name is Kevin. This is not the very beginning of the show. This is the very beginning to the vignette of the beginning of the show. And I'm very excited to introduce a friend who's going to be on the show tonight, Mr. Timmy Mac.
How you doing?
How are you? Thank you so much for joining us tonight. This means the world to us because of the sheer fact of all people on the planet to talk to us about our show. You're the one that makes our hearts melt the fastest. Yeah, I said it to all you other fans out there.
Well, I'm glad to hear that.
I'm honored to have you on, and it means a lot to me. And so I figured, what a way to start the show. But you all know that podcasters are secret broadcasters stuck in a podcaster's body. And that's okay. You can feel that way nowadays. They let you feel any way you want. You can do anything you want nowadays as long as it's something that matters only to you and not to anybody else. But as long as you do that, you will always have a place on this planet where you can shame others and disagree, and you'll get away with it, and somebody else goes to jail. Right?
Right.
What are you talking about?
Exactly. So I figured, why not start the show doing what I love, broadcasting? So I will kick this off. You all just play along.
Okay.
All
I'm
right.
not going downstairs for any reason.
Oh, no. What's
Yeah,
I can't believe it.
Tonight, I'm going to stay
Okay.
because I want to be a part of this. I think it'll be important. So, are you guys ready?
Ready.
Yeah, ready.
All right. Welcome to the Zerbinator radio station.
So let's start out today and just have some fun. Other than that, I don't know, and I really don't care.
And we're going to start off by asking everybody, how are you doing? How you doing, guys?
Doing good.
Doing great.
That's great, because today we're going to have a hell of a time right here on www.com, where we have our radio station. It's time for the time check. Go ahead and tell me there.
Time check.
Timmy, what time do you have?
It's 8:11 p.m.
That's right, and later on, Timmy's going to come back and tell you what time it is once again. We're going to Ferg with the weather.
Weather word.
Tell us, Ferg, what you got for the
Weekend weather.
Hot.
All right, that's what we didn't know. Now you know what's going to happen tonight. Later on from Ferg, you're going to hear.
The Beatles spectacular.
And until then, you're just going to have to trust us that he is a fan of
The Beatles.
So, who else wants to hear from Ferg? That's right. What about Timmy Mac? Ladies love Timmy. Tell me, Tim, what time do you got there?
It's about 8:12 p.m.
Time check.
That's right. Later on, we're going to have some more of that. Is that right, Jocelyn?
Of course.
I said, is that right, Jocelyn?
Of course.
All right, Ferg, let's try this again. What is the weather going to be like?
Weekend weather.
It's hot and rainy.
I think there's something wrong with your mouth.
I don't know. That's it. Let's start the show.
Okay.
pre-recorded live at K-Mac Studios right here in New England in the Upper Eastern United States in association with Delaware. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand by. Hello and welcome. And featuring Sal LaSalle. And Bab Sherman.
Hi, my name is Bob Sherman.
And Ferg's mistress. Please sit back and please enjoy the show and please stand by. The show is about to begin.
Hello and welcome to episode 86 of Please Stand By.
86. Missed it by that much.
What'd you say, Timmy?
Episode 86.
Yeah, 86. We made it this far.
Yep.
Tonight's episode is titled Mac Tonight. As you can guess, Timmy is the Mac daddy of daddies.
I've heard that before.
You have not heard that before?
No, that's one of my many nicknames, yeah.
The Mac daddy. They ever call you the Big Mac?
Anything revolving a Mac, yeah, probably at some point I've been called, but none of it's actually relevant, but it's just funny to say.
What about Intosh? They ever say Intosh is coming?
Haven't heard that.
Okay.
How about mine?
Ladies and gentlemen, the Macintosh. What's yours?
Timmy Mac. Timmy. Oh, Timmy Mac. When are you coming back?
He does that a lot.
Yeah, he does.
This is a comedy podcast about nothing and everything all at once, pre-recorded live here in K-Mac Studios in the hearts of the Connecticut's in association with the Delmar VIA.
Wait, where's Timmy?
I'm in Connecticut.
Oh, okay. I didn't realize that. Okay.
He's
Hearts.
up in Stonington.
Hearts. Okay.
Yeah. He's a Stonerton, and I am a middle fielder.
Okay.
Yep.
Very cool.
And one day I wouldn't mind hanging out. I'm going to come up and see you on our way up to Miss Quanticut or something like that.
Yeah. It's
He's
right down the road.
You're a beach bum, aren't you?
Not really. It's kind of very touristy over there.
You don't like the hustle and bustle part? Do you ever go in there when it's wintertime or fall time and hang out when people aren't there?
I haven't in a long time, but it's nicer in the colder months when there's nobody around.
I like going down to Silver Sands when it's empty, or that's what we have over on this side. I guess you've been to Silver Sands Beach before, haven't you? That's like a opposite way for you.
Probably not, no. I know mostly the Rhode Island beaches or some in Massachusetts, too.
Okay, so we have on my side the Long Island Sound, and that's it, really. That's all I got for my beaches, unless I go to yours.
Yep.
But hey, why don't we start the show the way we always start the show, and we can also learn about our friend here. Let's talk a bit.
Okay.
This is the time for pleasant discussion in a thoroughly relaxed mood. Don't spring unpleasant surprises. If they have disagreeable news, they'll postpone the discussion until another time.
Hey, Timmy.
Hey.
Tell me a little bit about me. I'm sorry, I was reading the sheet. I'm sorry.
And that's what I wrote. I don't know there's much to tell. I'm going to be 38 this year.
Oh, my God. 38.
38, yeah.
Are you sitting down?
I work in quality and manufacturing. Been that for about 15 years. And honestly, I play a lot of video games, and that's about it, really. Yes.
Now, before Ferg gets his heart on, what about the quality in manufacturing?
Yeah, quality assurance, yeah.
So you make sure that people, when they build things, they're doing it out
correctly.
Of passion and love instead of jumping out of the window, landing in the nets, and then coming back up
Pretty
again.
much. Quality over quantity, I guess.
That's very important.
Yeah.
Any specific company you want to mention, or is this consume a lot?
Yeah, I probably shouldn't. So
okay,
yeah.
So that means that they're pretty much not worthy of the quality that they're.
I can't say that. I didn't say that.
Be nice. Be nice.
I'm just saying, wouldn't that? But I'll be nice.
That's okay.
Hey, tell me a funny story when you were working one day.
Oh, so I got a story back right after high school. I started working at a local movie theater, actually.
Oh, cool.
And
Cool
I was
job.
a projectionist there for 5 years. So I got a lot of great stories being a movie theater projectionist. But my favorite story involves what ends up happening when movies are out for a while and they're not doing as well. They'll share a movie with a second. 2 movies will be in one theater. So what ends up happening is and the shows go down. So there, instead of having 5 shows a day, it has 2. So this was October 2002 because I looked it up. There was a one of the Pokemon movies had come out, and it was down to 1 show a day, and it was either a Saturday or Sunday morning. I go to work, and I'm probably half asleep. So I go, and the Pokemon movie had 1 show in the morning. And the rest of the day is I don't know if you guys have heard of it, but it's a horror movie called The Ghost Ship.
Yeah, it's one of my favorites.
Yes.
Is that the one where the cable goes across everybody's face?
That's a great part of the story, actually, that scene right there. So I go, and we had a platter system. So the film is assembled on these 3 platters. And it feeds from the center and it goes to the next platter. So it kind of rewinds itself. So I went and threaded the movie. And I hit the button and I'm going to the next because it was a 10 cinema. So you kind of go, you prep them all up, you thread the projector and you move to the next one and stuff. So all of a sudden, I get a call from my manager saying, "Hey, you should check Cinema 2. I don't think that's Pokemon." And I walk over to it. There's a theater.
Oh gosh, this is good.
There was a theater full of parents and children, and they were probably about 10 or 15 seconds away from that cable scene you were talking about earlier. This cable goes whipping through this boat full of people and decapitates a bunch of people and does a bunch of...
Slices everybody in half. It's terrible. About 70 people, I think, got sliced in half.
Oh my God.
I don't know what's worse. Luckily, my manager had a nice sense of humor, and I didn't get in trouble. But
Thank God.
But the other thing I find amusing is the fact that these parents and children sat through, rated R-esque previews for 20 minutes. I mean, somebody should have told me soon.
So did they actually see the decapitation scene?
No, I stopped it right before.
Thank God, because that's a drawn-out, slow-motion decapitation. I mean, they show every inch of everything.
That movie was gory. That movie was pretty gory.
Oh, it is. That's one of the first DVDs I ever purchased, believe it or not. I love that. Oh, my God, that's funny.
Yeah, so I wanted to share that.
They pokeyed a man on that, I'll tell you that.
Sure did.
Well, I think it's time for some pita bread.
Oh, yes. I am. I probably should have talked about this on the last show because it's going to be over by the time this show comes out.
Nobody needs to know that.
Oh, okay.
No, nobody knows that. Nobody knows it yet.
But they're going to know it's over when it comes out.
How are they going to know it's over?
Because I've been tweeting about it and stuff. It's all right.
I told you, don't talk about things outside of the show. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
It's
I'm
okay.
making up stuff.
So this weekend, I'm participating in Geekade's Petathon, which is a pain in the ass-a-thon. It's...
Oh, I thought you were making bread.
No. It's a 24-hour plus, actually, charity event to benefit the Colorectal Cancer Alliance. And it's put on by Geekade.com. My friend Chris does it. And I'm helping out with a 2-hour block, and we're going to be playing Raiders of the Lost Ark on the Atari 2600. Chris and I will be playing. And there's a bunch of different games it's basically games that are a pain in the ass in a good way or a bad way.
Right.
So, because this is the second time I'm doing it. The first time I did it, we played Sneak and Peek for the 2600, which is a shitty game. Oh, sorry.
Censor.
Raiders of the Lost Ark is pretty good, but it's very dense and obtuse, I think. So we'll try to get through that. I've never gotten through it myself, so we'll see if we can get through the game with the 2 of us. Because it's actually one of the few Atari 2600 games that uses 2 controllers, which is a pain in the butt. But
that's pretty cool, and I'm proud of you for using obtuse in a sentence. Not many do that.
Yeah. Anyway. So by the time you hear this, it will be over, but you can still donate if you go to geekade.com/petathon, PITATHON, and you can donate there.
Amen. Timmy, do you do that?
Do the pain in the ass-a-thon?
Yeah.
I haven't, no, but I've been checking out what Ferg's been saying about it. It sounds pretty awesome.
Yeah. It's mostly the Geek Aid people, and I kind of invited myself one year because they were close by here.
I'm wondering if it's something I can jump on because God knows. Hi, Sarah.
Hi, Sarah.
You ever want to see those caterpillars light up on Ferg's eyebrows there? Sarah walks in a room and all of a sudden, and then you go, Sarah, I love you.
Thank you, Kevin.
I should try that one year.
What?
Do you have? Is it like a 24-hour gaming thing that you have to do?
That's a different thing than I do. Geek Aid is just basically the podcasts that are on their network, and I just kind of invited myself one year. I asked them if they had guests, and he's like, "Yeah, come on down." So, or up in my case.
And Timmy, you were going to say something.
Oh, it's that Extra Life.
Extra Life, yeah, that's in November.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'll be doing that too.
Yep.
But I want to do something for Peter-thon because God knows I've been through some surgery, and my grandparent, my grandmother, and somebody else in the family rectal problems, and that's what killed them.
Oh.
God knows my ass is going to kill me, so I should do this just to prepare.
Yeah, it's Chris's wife, Karen, her father passed away from that, so that's why he started it.
God bless it.
Yeah, and she did a lot of cross-stitch stuff. They're having an art auction as well, and that will be over too by the time this comes out. But I'll post about it. I didn't think about it last time. I should have.
Past news provided by.
Sorry.
Don't be sorry.
I'll post
fine.
it.
Hey, we all know now.
Yes.
Yeah, and next year we can play it earlier.
Right. What about you, Kevin?
I'm going camping.
Yay!
Yeah.
Going camping this weekend. I'm so excited. I have there's a sleeping bag over there that I'm going to wear.
You're going to wear?
And I'm probably going to take two of them and sew them together because Shelly bought herself another one, but forgot to give me mine. And she was going to get me an extra large one so that I could fit better. You're getting huge.
Yeah, I am.
How did you do that?
I just
moved the laptop
closer.
As I was
sorry,
I was watching and I was thinking in my head. Pull back, man. Pull back. Timmy, you didn't see that, did you?
I did.
How'd you like to wake up to that face? That's what Sarah has to do with, honey, are you ready? And then that whole face, hey. That's a slow motion kiss for poor Sarah.
Ew.
So I'm going camping with the family. We're going up to the Berkshire Mountains. We're going to check out the Otter Creek Brewery. Or Otter.
The other one?
Is that right? Otter Creek?
That sounds right. That sounds familiar.
I'm looking for a beer glass to make sure I'm telling the truth. But Otter Creek Brewery and then Berkshire Brewery is up there.
Oh.
No, Otter Creek's in Vermont. I lied.
Oh, okay. You went to Otter Creek before, right?
No, I haven't been yet. And I'm really looking forward to going. And I don't even drink beer anymore because the meds I take, it totally conflicts.
Oh, no. I didn't
All
realize
I can
that.
drink is really hard liquor and toucher. That's it.
Oh, wait, what? What was the second one?
Liquor and toucher. No, that's staying out. That was a bad tongue-in-cheek joke. Get it? Tongue, liquor. F*** it.
I missed it.
All that's gone.
Sorry.
That's all gone. That's bad. Berkshire Brewing is going to be there, and that's delicious. And but all I can drink is wine. And I got away with drinking some Singe tequila, the cinnamon tequila that is available and not available. Excuse me. It's not available anymore. But we had some this past weekend and I did have a shot of that and I was fine. Then I drank some Fireball whiskey and I wasn't fine.
No.
That stuff will mess you up.
It did. I had like one sip to see what it tastes like and it tasted like the worst part of a Fireball and I spit it out. And still I was like, oh boy, I'll play games. And, but I can drink wine every single week, and it doesn't really affect me that much. So I'll be taking a bottle of Mascarat with me up there.
Nice.
And that'd be nice. And I like the sweet wines because I'm a sweet guy.
Have you ever tried ice wine from
Not
Canada?
yet. Yeah, I have.
Oh, it's so good.
Timmy?
I have not.
It's really good.
What is your drink of choice? What kind of drinking do you do?
I don't drink often. My favorite drink actually is a Bloody Mary.
Really?
But it's kind of counterintuitive to my stomach issues, but I like those once in a while. I do like wine.
Yeah.
And that's, vodka-esque stuff. But I don't drink very much. So.
Yeah.
I don't either. I try to keep it limited. Ferg drinks like peppermint schnapps year round.
No, I don't. I put it in my coffee. That's all.
Every morning.
I wish.
I don't know if everybody can hear it or not, but it's starting to rain again here. And of course, it's landing on the air conditioner. And I didn't turn the air conditioner off. So this ought to be fun to edit.
That's fine. I can't hear it.
I can't hear anything.
I know. I hope not. We'll see how good this mic really is.
Yeah. So,
hey guys,
wait a minute. I just have a quick question. Was it last year you were sick when you went camping, or was it 2 years ago?
Oh gosh, it was probably, I don't know. I don't think I was sick last year.
Okay.
No, we didn't go last year because of the sheer fact it was raining like crazy and we had to cut
I
it
hope
off.
that you stay well when it doesn't rain on you.
Yeah.
God bless you. Yeah, it's supposed to be a beautiful weekend.
Good.
I was just telling Timmy earlier that it's going to be 49 degrees at night. And that's my kind of night.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
I told him I put Christmas music in my machine because I like hearing Christmas music when it's cold. I got a couple of Halloween albums as well because I love 70s Halloween records. Timmy, I should get you involved in the Halloween record blog that I'm a part of.
Sure.
I should, or it's a fan page on Facebook. I'll swoop you in. I'll invite you as a guest or something silly because only the really cool elite people are allowed in there.
Whoa.
No, that's not true. Anybody can come in.
Okay.
Anybody who likes those records, I guess.
I love 70s Halloween.
That's cool.
And I'm pompous.
No, you're not.
No.
I'm pretentious, pompous, and rude. Fuck you. All right, shall we go on?
Yes.
It's time for news.
We've got all the news right here. Don't go away.
We've got all the news right here, so don't go away.
Local news.
Before we continue, I do want you guys to know that there's a storm now. I just saw some lightning outside. Tell me what's going on with the weekend there, Ferg.
It's lightning.
And weather.
It's raining and lightning.
Sorry, I punched. This is why we're not on radio.
Yeah.
I so f***ed that up. I am so sorry.
That's all right.
Tim, what's your news, my friend?
My news is Capcom yesterday revealed that they're going to remove DuckTales Remastered from the digital platform. And that just brings up the fact that digital games, they're not always there, even if you pay for them.
Yeah.
So, I mean, and that's why a lot of people like the physical copies, which, I mean, I do as well. I try to get everything I can physical, but sometimes digital is convenient, but it's just something you got to realize that when you buy it, they might not always be there.
Yeah.
That exact sentence is very true with sex as well. Physical is great, but digital, it's not always there when you need
Now,
it.
if you have it, if you already bought it, is it still on your system or do they take it off your system?
They don't take it off your system, but if you have it on your system and something happens to it, you can't re-download it.
Oh, okay. Okay.
What about Steam? What if you bought it through Steam? Would there be some kind of...
Same thing. I guess that game is actually on Steam. If you had bought it and then you have it on your computer, you're not going to lose it.
Oh, that's good.
You said bought.
I sure did.
So you're screwed with Steam then?
Or anything. I have games on my Xbox 360 that you haven't been able to actually buy for years, and so I have those games, but if that hard drive dies, those games are gone and there's no way to get them back.
Yeah.
That's sad.
Because they don't exist in a physical media, so.
Because I spent a lot of money on Steam.
Yeah, I know. You think about it.
And especially since I started this show, I've been spending money on Steam every single week. Or not every week, but every 2 weeks at least.
Yeah.
So I have something to talk about every show. What could this do to society? And now Trump wants to take all video games offline?
Oh, no.
What's going to happen?
It's the end of the world.
What a world. What a world. Hey, Ferg, what is your news?
Okay, so this is kind of a timely news story. So we all know that the terrible shootings that happened in last weekend.
Amen.
Yeah.
God bless
so
him.
something came out of that was kind of odd. there was a guy that responded to the country musician, Jason Isbell. Is that how you pronounce his name?
I have no clue who the guy is, but I'm just going to say Isbell.
Okay, so he's kind of a anomaly, I think, in the country world. I think he's a liberal guy. I guess he was talking about gun control or something like that, and somebody responded to him that said that he needed an AR-15 to kill the 30 to 50 feral hogs that came on his property, and he didn't want his kids to get hurt from the 30 to 50 feral hogs that were constantly running onto his property. He had said that he shot them before, but he only had a 4-shell rifle to shoot them with, so he was afraid for his kids' safety. But I mean, some people pointed out that said, well, instead of going to get your gun, why don't you bring your kids in the house first? And then there were other people who said, people who study feral hogs, they said they've never seen packs of hogs. It's a real thing.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. I'm reading this.
Okay.
And I'm just like,
he said that there was one scientist or something that said they'd never seen him in more than packs of 20, I think. And they do damage to the ecosystem and stuff like that too. And there are people who kill them, just because they're a nuisance. And I even saw a helicopter video that people were shooting from a helicopter. So
is there mushrooms legal in Arkansas?
I don't know. I'm
just asking.
You're talking about the mushrooms you can't buy in a store, right?
No, yeah, I'm talking about the really good ones that make you see 30 to 50 feral pigs.
Well, no, I think that, maybe if there's at least 20 feral hogs swarming on your property, you would think there were a lot more than 20, right? I guess. I don't know.
I would stop and count.
But they said that they don't really.
They weren't sheep. He'd fall asleep.
Yeah, they're not going to hurt you if you don't antagonize them. I guess they're like bees in that way. So it was a weird thing that was trending on Twitter and over the weekend. I was like, I'm not even clicking on that. And then we needed a news story, and I remembered that, and I wanted to find out what it was about. So it's a
good story, but it's just like, come on.
It's weird. It's just weird. And then all the people making memes about it, like the one where number of shootings, and they have the flag and the country name and 00000, and then you get down to the United States and it says 30 to 50.
Oh God!
Feral hogs. It's just
it's basically a fashion trend now.
It's a weird,
because of the situation.
Yeah. It'll blow over, I'm sure, pretty soon. I had to go looking for it because it's not trending anymore. So it's just a weird story.
Of course, the Twitter picture has a bunch of feral pigs. Why are they all black?
God,
that's what offends me. No. That's what offends me. We all think of a pig. What color are they? Same color as me. Same color as me. I'm just saying.
Alrighty. What's your news, Kev?
Crickets. I hear crickets. My story is about a thirsty bear.
Okay.
You see, there was this black bear, and if you click on there, you'll see how happy the bear looked. Well, this bear drank too much beer and passed out on somebody's lawn.
Oh, man.
You see, this took place in the Baker Lake Resort, where a Washington Department of Fish and Wildlife agent found a black bear passed out in the lawn in the Mount Baker Snoqualmie National Forest. How do you say that? Snoqualmie? It's in this national forest out there in Washington State. And from the clues of the scene, the agents learned that the 36 cans were found with teeth marks scattered around the bear while the bear was happily sleeping in the middle of it.
Oh, gosh.
There was tooth holes. There was bear claw holes. And we actually have the bear here for an interview if you guys want to talk to him.
Sure.
Would you like that?
Sure.
All right, hold on one second. Hey, Bear. How you doing, Bear? This is Ferg, and this is Timmy.
Hi, Bear.
Anybody?
Hi, Bear.
Anybody want to ask the bear some questions?
What kind of beer were you drinking?
La 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 la.
Did you really drink as many as they said that you had? Timmy, would you like to ask a question?
Were any picnic baskets stolen?
Well, that's good. So nothing was stolen at the place and everything seems to be fine. Bear, I want to thank you so much for coming. Do you think you'll ever come back again?
La la.
Oh.
La 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 la.
All right.
La 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 la.
Okay, well, that was that. All right, well. Would you like to go on to the quick interview?
Yes, let's do that.
Okay.
And now, Zub's interview. Short and sweet.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm sitting here with my very, very good friend, Pamela. Hi, Pam.
Hi.
Thank you so much for joining me today. You're so excited.
Super excited.
Thank you so much for this. I appreciate your time. 5. Question number 5, favorite time of year and why?
Summer. I could be outside all day and all night, and the day is longer than winter, and now it's gloomy. And I can go swimming.
That's an important benefactor to that answer. Me too. I love that too. 4. Disney or Warner Brothers? Don't you dare, because I know what type of person. You don't even need to ask this question.
No, I don't like this question. Could we go to the next?
You can answer it the way you want.
Warner Brothers.
Warner Brothers is correct, but no, that's not what you wanted to say. I feel like that's not the answer you wanted. And you can say the right answer to you. I cannot judge somebody like that. I just wish. Disney.
Disney's good.
You love Disney?
I don't love Disney.
Do you love Warner Brothers?
I do love Warner
Then that's a good answer. And then I'm sorry to misjudge your judgment. I know.
She's lying on your show.
No, I'm not truthful.
So you lied twice. 3. Pancakes or waffles?
Ooh. I love waffles, but I'm pancake too. So like, pancakes.
Pancakes. I'm sorry, we're looking for French toast. But that's okay. That's all right.
There wasn't even an option. Well, obviously gonna get that one wrong.
Question 2. Simpsons or Family Guy?
Family Guy, Simpsons, neither. I actually, to tell you the truth, I don't have enough information on either of those to tell you which one I like better.
Let me put it this way. Simpsons been around forever. They're on their 30th year. Family Guy just stole everything from The Simpsons and then became famous.
I don't like Family Guy.
All right.
I don't think I've ever watched an episode.
So far, you're 4 for 5. You're good. 4 for 4. 1. Last question. Do you love me?
Of course I do. I love you so much.
Oh my goodness.
I think we just heard Mariah Carey caught in a bear trap, but that's okay. That was really good.
Holy cow.
Thank you.
So excited.
Thank you very much.
You're very welcome.
Thank you, Pam, for that. Pam is a very, very, very close friend of mine and actually became a very close friend of Shelley's, too. So
good.
That's like her BFF,
good.
Her bae.
Oh,
if
yeah.
you will.
Yeah.
Her downtown Julie Brown. Her maxi waxy with the maxi on the pad. Pull the string, and that's what you had.
Okay.
Hey, you guys want to do some music?
Sure.
Sure. Music's
ready?
good.
Are you having a good time, Timmy?
I am very much. Yes.
I hope so. That's what's important. Because Timmy, you always make us happy, and I want to make sure that we make you happy. And I'm sure if anybody's going to make you the happiest, it's going to be Kafira.
Oh, God. Oh, no. Sick.
Look at these.
I can figure it out. Have you met my friend Tim?
Hi, hey. Hey, you know, Timmy, Fred knows that I have a flesh rocket in my hot pocket. But for you, What? Oh, just... Hey, Timmy.
Yes?
You look young and sleek and beautiful. Well, what do you do for a living? Doesn't matter. Pull your pants down.
Whoa.
Sorry, I gotta work on that. I understand that today in today's society, you end up losing a whole career over just simple words. So, you look like a hard worker, right?
Yeah.
I have an opening you could fill. Yeah?
I'm good. Thank you, though.
You sure? Do you want to go halvesies on a baby?
I don't think that's possible, but no thanks.
Really? There's always room. Is that your wife sitting across from you?
She's over there, yeah.
Yeah, she's pretty. Hey, can you help me stick something down my throat so I can test my gag reflexes?
No, I cannot.
All right, well then, let me play Timbali one more time.
Whoa!
I like peanuts! Goodbye!
Wow. She was very forward this evening.
She very well. Yeah, it was a pleasure to meet her.
I'm just glad that when she came in, she didn't pull her shirt up so you could see her boobs and hairy nipples.
I think even when she has
Oh my God!
You can still see them when her shirt is down, though. Really?
Yeah, the hair sticks out from the wool.
You should get those locks. You should get those locks changed, Kev.
I really should. She just keeps coming right back in there.
Right back in.
Oh, God. Well, what music did you listen to, Timmy?
I was actually listening to Stone Temple Pilots' second album, Purple. This last month actually marked its 25th year.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah, I know. And
I am old.
I mean, I remember I've been a fan of theirs for quite a while, ever since I was probably in middle school when they came out. But yeah, Purple's my favorite album of theirs. So
this is one I'm definitely going to have to pick up, and I've been Vaseline, Interstate Love Song, Pretty Penny, Empty, Indulged, or Unglued. Excuse me, Indulged. I didn't read that. But Vaseline was a song that I remember hearing. So yeah, I was 26 when I first heard that. And oh my gosh, time.
This is a fun album because I mean, their first album, Core, was really good. It was very grunge. This one, they were still grunge, but they ventured into almost like a psychedelic type rock.
Oh,
as
yeah.
Well.
Agreed.
So they kind of toned down a little bit. Yet, yeah, I don't know.
They were more musician-esque in this, in my opinion. That first grunge album was to me like they wanted to be Nirvana.
Exactly.
They were joining the plaid T-shirt, and then they decided to wear something a little more colorful when it came out.
Yeah, they kind of built their own identity with this album.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, one of my favorite bands of all time.
Cool.
Yeah.
Are they still together now, or are they pretty much finished?
Well, Scott Weiland passed away a couple years ago, but I believe the band itself is still touring.
Yeah, I forget who's singing with them now.
I would hope it's somebody that sounds somewhat comparable to the gentleman. Now, the singer, did he pass away from The Usual, or was it something sad, or what?
I believe it was The Usual.
Yeah.
That's so stupid.
Yeah.
I mean, now we're,
he had a hard time getting off of it, though.
Everybody does, I guess. Yeah. I can't.
Do you guys remember when he joined that Velvet Revolver band with former members of Guns N' Roses?
Oh, yeah.
They did 2 albums. We locally, we saw Velvet Revolver one summer, and then in the process they broke up, and then Stone Temple Pilots got back together before they released their last album, and we saw them in concert, and it was awesome because that concert was pretty much like a greatest hits album.
Oh,
like
was
all
it?
their
Wow.
best songs from all their albums. That was a great concert.
That's cool.
So yeah.
I'm glad you got to see him.
Yeah.
Oh, me too. That was a fun concert. Yeah, that was really cool. Technically saw him twice in 2 years with 2 different bands. Got to see, he sang Mr. Brownstone with Slash.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, when they were Velvet Revolver. That was pretty awesome.
That is cool.
And he sang Wish You Were Here Pink Floyd,
Oh, really?
too, which was pretty cool. Yeah, with Velvet Revolver
cool.
he did.
Oh,
yeah.
that's awesome.
I am the biggest hater of Guns N' Roses, though. I am.
No.
I hate Guns N' Roses. I see no talent, no ability in that band. Anybody who is starting out with guitar can do exactly what Guns N' Roses does, and I said it. My son-in-law hates me for that. He is a huge fan. I can't take it. I can't take that guy's voice.
The voice, I have a problem with the voice. I like the music.
Yeah, I do too.
November Rain is the stupidest song I've ever heard.
I don't like that song.
They're like 12 minutes long.
Yeah.
His destruction of Paul McCartney's Live and Let Die.
Oh, gosh. Yeah, no.
Oh, I just want to...
Knocking on heaven's door.
Whoa.
Sorry,
Tim.
No.
Ferg, what did you listen to?
I listened to something a little different. Marshall Crenshaw's third album, Mary Jean
They
and Nine
suck.
Others. No, they don't.
I'm kidding.
He doesn't.
No, I'm kidding.
I would love to see him. He's somebody I have not seen yet, but would love to at some point. And I don't know how he's not more famous because his songs are really love his songs. The song on here, the lead single was "This Is Easy." It's probably one of my top 20 pop songs of all time. And there's also
"This Is Easy, So Easy."
No.
Yeah.
No.
Sorry.
I don't know the words. Otherwise, I'd sing it. Also, "Calling Out for Love" on in Crying Time. Is that right? That's the name of the title?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Calling out for love at crying time.
No.
He
He wrote that with Don Dixon, who produced the record, and he produced the last album I talked about, the Smithereens Green Thoughts. Don Dixon.
Green thoughts. All I have are green thoughts. I love Mary Jean on this one. Mary Jean is not the one. Is that one?
Yes, that's that one.
I really know nothing of this album, and you said it.
What?
When you said that you wish he was more popular.
Yeah.
The greatest musicians of all time are not that popular.
Yeah.
Not many know who Jason Faulkner is.
Right, that's
and
true.
You mention the name and they're like, huh? And it's kind of keeps it to you. Like you always said that, you like the bands because it was yours.
Yes.
You like listening to it. So hold this close to you. Be glad he's not all over the place.
Well, I mean, I wish he didn't have to tour so much because that's basically all he does. That's how he makes his money.
For him. When he becomes super famous up in heaven in a band with Prince, you'll understand.
Well, I remember when I was a kid, we used to have WHT, Wometco Home Theater. It was kind of like a challenger to HBO. And we got it for free because we stole it. But
stealing is not a good thing.
And it went out of business. I don't know why. But then it turned into...
nobody paid for it, I would think.
When there were still UHF channels, it was called U68. And it was basically for a while, it was just all videos. And that's how I learned of him. They had a bunch of his videos on there. And I loved them since then, probably like 84 or 85. But his albums are great. It's like pop song after pop song. If you like pop music, like power pop, not necessarily power pop, but just beautiful music, melodies.
Pop.
If you hear him talk, you're like, how does that singing voice come into that guy? It's really weird.
I'll have to check this out. You got me very intrigued. I
love him so much.
And I love the fact that it's a 3-man band, and that's always intriguing to me.
Yep, his brother plays the drums, and if nothing else, just check out the song. This Is Easy. It's beautiful, wonderful song.
I'm going to check out this entire album. Thank you, YouTube. I'm sure I'll find it.
YouTube, I'm guessing, is on Spotify. I'm not sure. I never checked.
Oh yeah, Spotify has everything now. I've noticed.
Yeah,
every single ounce.
And he played John Lennon in a version of Beatlemania, a traveling version.
And that reminds me, really quickly, I want to ask your thoughts. I'm about to see it, the movie where the kid...
Yesterday.
Yeah, what did you think?
I haven't seen it yet.
You are going to love this, Vern.
I've heard, I already heard about the spoiler, so...
Yeah, me too.
I won't spoil it here.
No, that's fine.
But I'm looking forward to seeing that part only. I don't know about the rest of it.
I'm looking forward to seeing the whole thing.
Yeah, I hope it's good.
I think it should be. I think it's a brilliant idea.
Yeah.
Timmy, are you aware of the spoiler?
No, I'm not. So
we won't discuss it here.
The movie doesn't.
The movie is amazing. I have not seen it, but someone did tell me the spoiler. And that's the only reason I want to see it now is because of the idea behind this movie is something that I would have never thought of, you know, and I'm pretty damn genius.
I'm saving my pennies for the Abbey Road box set when that comes out.
Who's doing that?
The Beatles.
There's only 2 left.
No, it's Abbey Road, the album.
Oh, who's making it?
Giles Martin remixed it, and they're putting out a couple discs of.
So Charles Martin is the one.
Who?
That's the answer I'm looking for.
Giles.
That's what I said, Giles Martin.
Okay, what'd you listen to, Kev?
Connection's bad. I listened to Epic Cloud.
Epic Cloud, what's that?
Or you could say Epic Loud.
Oh, yes.
But it's one word, Epic Cloud.
Okay.
Epic Cloud is a cloud that Devin Townsend lived on in 2012. This is another Devin Townsend. I cannot get enough of my Devin. I listen to him almost every single day.
Yeah.
He has plenty of albums. He has so many different styles of playing. He can do these progressive metal songs, alternative metal, hard rock, all the way down to this ambient crap, which I can't stand. But then he does this, he's done an album with Native American music on it that he wrote, did an album called Casualties of Cool, where it's this Louisiana, I spoke of that already, actually.
I think so.
The shows, but it's like this Louisiana bluesy rock, and it's beautiful and it's completely different. The man goes from operatic singing, which I showed you on from that Empath song. Why? I sent you that song.
Yes.
He goes from doing that and writing symphonies now, which is amazing, to doing this death metal stuff when he cringes his voice up, and you just go, "Why would you do that with your voice?" The guy's a genius, and he can do anything. And but Epic Cloud is the 15th album that he did. He's a Canadian musician, Devin Townsend. It's the 5th album in the Devin Townsend Project series, and it was released in September in North America and Europe, and I love it. The best songs on this, I cannot say enough, are Kingdom, and the very first one, Effervescent, he hired a Baptist church choir to sing with him in the beginning of it. And then the very last song on the album, which is Angel, has that choir again. And it sums up the entire album. There's such a message in every one of his songs. And again, I can't say how much, if you ever get into Devin Townsend and you start off in the beginning, you're starting off with a young Devin, 16 to 20. And then you go now where he's in his 50s and you grow up with him.
Oh, okay.
And you hear his music grow up and he becomes a more sensible human being the older he gets. And the music just becomes more enveloped and more creative.
Good.
I'm just in love with this guy. There's a second disc to this album called Epic Louder, which is basically a ton of songs that could have been on the first album, but he just kept on writing.
Yeah.
And one of the coolest ones on there is called Heat Wave, where it's a country song. He wrote a country song, and it's he gives me chills.
Does he do that a lot? Does he put out extra music?
Give me chills every time I hear him. He puts, there's always a deluxe edition where you get another 10 to 12 songs because he just writes and writes and writes.
Yeah.
He produces every one of his albums. He has a studio where he goes and then he records and layers vocals over vocals. Then he'll put in keyboard parts and more guitar parts and record his bass parts. If the drums are done and he still wants more, he'll go and play drums. And he's just freaking amazing what he does. And to watch him work, he has videos of him just working and singing layers and layers and layers without practice.
Oh, really?
Just like knows what he wants, knows what the song wants to be. There's no test runs. He just blam, 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 song's done. Not me. I'm like, hold on, let me spend a week on this.
Yeah.
and you know, he's just a genius, and I love this guy to death.
Good.
So check it out. Epic Cloud. Listen to it on YouTube. And if you like it, tell him Kev sent you. And now it's time for Played Any Video Games. Can I borrow some quarters, Timmy?
You sure can. Here you go.
Thank you so much. These are Cheese Chucky tokens.
They're tokens, yeah.
Put them in the machine?
Yeah, put them right in the machine.
Let me try. Here we go. I hope this works. I didn't program any fart noises.
Oh no,
Oh, man.
too bad. You're gonna have to refund Timmy his money.
I don't know what you're talking about. What did you play, Tim?
Actually, I play a lot of random stuff, but I'm gonna talk about. I've been playing a lot of Overwatch. Overwatch is it's a online, kind of like a first-person shooter.
Yeah.
But which it's funny because I'm not really into the genre of first-person shooters, but I like this one because it's different. It's a team-based. It's 6-on-6, and it's got unique characters that bring different elements to the battlefield. There's not just people doing damage. You got people trying to heal them, trying to keep them up.
That's cool.
You have tanks, people that they absorb damage. Like there's a giant guy named Reinhardt. Looks like he's got a giant suit of armor and a giant shield. You have everything from one of my favorite characters to be is a Brazilian guy, and he uses music as his weapon, and he heals. He throws he throws an aura around him, and if people are around him, he can either speed you up or heal you, and his gun can bop you back, try to knock you back off
awesome.
things and stuff. Yeah, it's a lot of fun game. I've been playing it on and off for about 2 years, just casually with friends. I try not to get too into it because I'm just
time consuming.
Yeah,
It looks like it.
So, but it's fun.
Have you ever played Team Fortress?
Way back, I think. I've
That's
tried
what
a lot of those.
Reminds me.
Yeah.
This reminds me of that, where each character has their own specific set of skills. Not to sound like what's his face there. I have my own specific set of skills. Mine is aura music. But I'm looking at the list here. Soldier 76, Zara, Mercy, Pariah, Farah, sorry.
Farah, yeah.
Trace, Widowmaker, Winston, Zenyatta, and it goes
They're
on.
all different.
McCree, and all these people. Lucio.
Yeah, Lucio, that's the guy I was talking about. He's the one that uses the healing and stuff.
I like Ashy.
Yeah, she's new. She's awesome.
Yeah, she is awesome.
She's awesome.
Yeah. You think I have a chance with that?
Oh, God.
I wouldn't know if you don't try.
I know they come online. Not to be gross. I know that sounded verbal. God. That's sick, Timmy. The come online would be, hey, my skin's kind of ashy.
Oh, jeez. Each character, you can unlock different emotes for them. Like they'll dance and do funny things and have voice lines, and they say funny stuff, just cosmetic, just goofy stuff.
I'm ashy. I like this very much. I looked for it on Steam. I can't get it for PC.
Oh, it's made by Blizzard, so I think you might need the Blizzard the Blizzard launcher. It's not
I wish Steam would get an account with Blizzard and also Red Dead Redemption. I cannot get on Steam, and it's driving me crazy.
Was that Rockstar? Who makes Red?
Yeah, it's Rockstar. Yeah, Rockstar. But I got GTA 5. That was I finally got that game. And been playing that out the giggy. I'm not going to be talking about that.
Is that on Origin? Isn't there an Origin?
I think that's Ubisoft.
Oh, okay.
But you're right. The Origin also. I have orange juice. I have that for my eggs in the morning. Origin, I have that because I play. What's the name with the girl that runs around on the sides of buildings? And she's real cute, but
Mirror.
She's foreign, and but they're not sure because they draw them funny.
Is it not Mirror Image, but
you got it. Mirror's
Edge.
Mirror's Edge.
Yes, that's it. Okay.
Because that's where everything happens, on the edge of the mirror.
That's right. What your eyes don't see.
Can I sing a song, Ferg, while you talk about your game?
No.
Why?
Because
I'm just going to whistle the tune.
Go ahead.
And you talk about it. I'm backing up.
Oh, okay.
It's not intrusive.
All right. So should I talk about my game now?
Talk about your game, and I'll be back here making the music.
Okay.
What are you laughing at? I haven't done anything. Go.
All right. So I played MASH for the Atari 2600. Okay.
I'll whistle it. I won't do it. Go ahead.
I played MASH for the Atari 2600. I deserved that from last week.
Oh, no, I'm not going to say it. I did. I told him the story, though. I told him about you and the cell phone.
It's in the other room.
I said, out of fairness, I put mine away, too. I said, I'm not touching it.
It's based on, well, I guess it's based more on the TV show than the movie, because it came out in 83, right after, I think the month after it went off the air, actually.
Oh, wow.
I don't know
I've
how... I've
never seen this, ever.
You never seen MASH?
No, not the game. The game, not the show.
Oh, okay.
I've seen the show, but not the game.
It went down in price pretty quickly after it came out, so it wasn't very popular, even though it came bundled with a T-shirt.
Yeah, but it looks like it's got a lot to do. Go ahead. I'll shut up.
Basically, you're just rescuing casualties or catching paratroopers in the game. So the first part is you rescue casualties, and then when you rescue a certain amount and bring them back to the hospital, then you go to the operation screen, which basically is the game operation. Except instead of the tweezers touching the sides in the game operation, the board game, you have to make it through a little maze without touching the sides. And then you switch back and forth between those two screens.
Does the thing that's on the inside, the whatever white
shrapnel,
the shrapnel that's in there, does that move around while you're trying to get it?
No, it doesn't move around. It'll be in one spot, and then when you get it out, another one will appear in a different spot. And then there's a Kaboom style game, which is basically the same layout, but the trees move back and forth for some reason. I don't know why. And you have to catch the medics that are jumping out of airplanes without parachutes, because they're medics and they don't know any better. I don't know.
Well, we all know how stupid the medical people are nowadays.
You don't lose anything if one falls on the ground, so I don't know about that either. It's a very weird game.
You know, Ferg, I went into a doctor's appointment last week and my doctor wasn't wearing any clothes. So f***ing stupid. What? No, I was just saying that because you said they're so stupid they jump out of their parachute without parachute.
Okay. Well,
I enjoyed it. It was funny.
So I
in my
played
head.
that a little bit this week.
When do you think you're going to back in your... I thought you had started re-recording your show again.
No, I haven't.
What do you think it is?
I mean, because I'm doing notes. I've been doing them for a few weeks now.
Are you getting laid for...
All right. What do you play, Kev?
I played Uno.
Uno? By yourself?
You know it. I did. It's $2.99 on sale over there at Steam. And if you've played Uno before, the card game, it is a real physical card game, which takes a lot of wit and challenge to play. Not really. It's a very fun game. My wife hates this game. She hates it though because she plays this game all the time with the people that she works with, and it just drives her crazy because it's.
She always gets to draw 4.
Well, not just that, but it's never played correctly.
Oh,
and she gets so mad.
That's the worst.
And but I love this game, and you can play online. I've played up to like 5 people online at the same time.
Oh,
that's cool.
And I think you could do much more than that if you want to. And it's a fun game, and I have yet to win. But I haven't had the game for more than half a week now. And it's fun. I can't say enough. Ubisoft made it. They have different varieties of it. I've been playing the classic version. I didn't know that there was different versions of it, but apparently there are.
There's Dose that just came out, too.
And Skippo.
Skippo's fun, yeah.
I have yet to play either of those 2 games. But Dose actually runs on Windows, does. Point.
Nobody asked you, Kevin!
Hey, Timmy. Did you have a good time?
I had a great time. Thank you, guys.
Thank you. Thanks for coming on.
Thank you so very much.
Here.
It's great to
time.
talk to you guys and meet you guys. I've been talking to you both online for a while now, and this is really cool.
And you knew what we looked like, but we didn't know what you looked like. So now we know.
Yeah, now you know.
I didn't know what he looked like, apparently. And I'll share that story. We go on to Skype here, and this guy, I'm sorry, I dropped my back scratcher. This guy's looking at me, and I was like, where's Tim? And I realized then that I was looking at the pictures on Facebook, and it was his buddy Tom. So Tom, if you're listening, I thought you were Timmy, and I thought I even asked him. I was like, "What did you do with Tim?" But if anybody wants to know what this gentleman looks like, he looks like a much more intelligent and much more handsome Jesse Eisenberg.
Whoa!
And
thank you.
You're welcome. And Timmy, I can't say enough. Thank you very much for joining us tonight.
Yes, thank you.
So I'm gonna. Okay, Timmy, we got to finish the show. I'm kidding. So I'm going to talk about the ending song choice.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Hey.
Sorry, I was pulling up my quote.
Is that what you call it now?
Mm-hmm.
I found a treasure house of music. The sound engineer is ready. The musicians are set. Now examined and found flawless, it is recorded for you by the world's greatest artist.
And of course, the world's greatest artist is
you.
That's right. Tonight I'm playing a song that actually means a lot to me, especially in this current situation in the news with the terrible, senseless shootings that's been going on. And this is a song I actually wrote back when we kept on going back to war in different countries that I don't think we had to worry about. But apparently we did because money was involved. Mm-hmm. We don't want to lose that in America, do we?
Mm-mm.
And so this was called How Many Times It Was Written. Gosh. The first time I recorded it, I think it was I'll go back as far as 1991. I was 21 years old.
Wow.
Yeah. So this recording took place, I think, in 2003 or 4. And I have to warn you, this song is ISBIHTNBIC.
What does that mean?
Thank you for asking. I sing because I have to, not because I can.
Oh, okay.
So please be aware when you hear the vocals being sung in this, I sang it, and I apologize. Again, I sing because I have to, not because I can. ISBIHTNBIC. I live by that motto. In the words of Doug,
I think there's something wrong with your mouth.
So, it's time for Ferg. Again, one more time, Timmy, I love you. Thank you.
Thank you, Tim.
And it's time for Ferg to give us his final thoughts. So, Ferg, do that thing you do so well.
Won't you please join us next time?
I'll carry on, carry over, carry forward, carry Grant, cash and carry me back to Old Virginia. I'll even Harry carry if you show me how, but I will not carry a gun.
Isn't that cute? That is really good.
That's Hawkeye.
Hawkeye said that?
Yep.
God bless him. That's cool.
How many times does it take to believe all inside? With all of the crimes that you make, can you relieve your mind? And all of the things that you break, is there a place for the sun to shine? And how many times does it take to believe all inside? times does it take to believe all inside? How many minds must I raise to get my thoughts in line? How many hearts must I break to keep one time? How many times must I shake to feel oh so sublime? How many things must I break? Make sure the sun shines. How many times does it take to believe all inside?
Please visit Zerbinator.wordpress.com. Visit Zerbinator Land on Facebook and Twitter. All shows available in iTunes, Stitcher, RSS download, and Google Play. Thanks for listening. Have a good night.